Was Jeezy in the paperwork?
Hell yeah. Yeah. I mean, this is public information. You can look up right now on your phone. Man testifies about Jeezy's cocaine selling. Type in your phone something like that. You're going to see one of the who name it Lights. Ralph Sims, the same that told about the limo that tried to say I told. Ralph Sims, Ralphie. Told on Jeezy, told everything Jeezy ever did. Jeezy had like 12. Jeezy had more statements on him than me. What you talking about? But nah, he didn't get indicted because he did some more other shit. I feel like that. I know some things he did, like he turned Meech cars into the feds. That same Porsche truck and that Ferrari I was talking about a while before he came to Miami and doing some lie detector tests about this gun case he caught one year in 06 when I went to go meet him. We had a shootout, not against him, but some other niggas. Like when me and him start trying to talk, some other niggas popped it off with us and we end up having a shootout. And he ended up going to jail for a gun. If anybody is familiar with that Miami case, him and Twin came back to do a polygraph test supposed to be for that shit. And the security said that the Meech cars pulled up on flatbeds, nigga, into the federal building when he went and did it, when he was inside for his meeting or whatever. So I know he turned in the cars. Ain't no telling what people be doing, bro. That's all I know he did. And then he told about the gun case that was already thrown out at the state level, and then the feds picked it back up. So everybody look up Big House. You look up Big House. He was a security for Jay-Z. He was a security for Big Meech. He was also security for Young Jeezy. Yeah, Jeezy put the people on his ass, and he'll let you know. You niggas look him up. He talking his story, and you know you got all these people with these accounts of these people that's out here. Sorry, y'all, I just be the bearer of bad news because it fucking 10 years go by and people act like they ain't never heard nothing, don't know nothing. Like, hold on, the selective politics shit gotta stop. We off that, nigga. The new BMF coming through, nigga. Black man's future. We coming here to save the communities and build them back up, whether you niggas like it or not.
Now, Meech gets 30 years. A lot of people get a lot of time. And you get some time too.
Nah, I mean, you could say it like that, but it's 12 people on my indictment that got basically the same time, 10 years and under. So see, people got time in the feds, bro, for their role in the conspiracy. People say Meech got 30 years. You fucking right, nigga. He was the leader. He's got a leadership role in the CCE, Continuous Criminal Enterprise. What are we talking about here? Bleu Davinci got charged with a low-level distribution that got knocked down because niggas couldn't prove that I was into the distribution. I got knocked down to a minor role from an average role. So now you talking about a nigga that got 30 years for being the leader in a Continuous Criminal Enterprise RICO case and a nigga that was charged with loading cars with money and drugs, bro. Come on, what is we talking about? Am I supposed to get 30 years, nigga, or am I supposed to get what the nigga that's loading cars and counting money getting?
I didn't mean it like that.
It ain't, it's not directed at you. This is what I've been hearing for years. That said the same way. So when you say, oh, you got Meech, you got 30 years, and other guys got more time, and then you got 5 years. Nah, you can't say it like that. You got to say it like this. The leaders got between 20 and 30 years. The average roles got, or what you call them shits under the leadership role? The management roles, they got 15 to 25. The average roles got 10 to 15 to 17. The minor roles got from 5 to 10. And then the minimal roles got from 0 to 2 years. It's a federal sentencing guideline, my nigga. It's not the state where they just say, oh, you did this and you told and you get this much time then because we say so. It don't work like that, bro. It's the feds, nigga. The feds work on a sentencing grid. Your offense level and your background history. Your criminal history and your offense level is on a grid like this. And wherever you fall at on that grid, you get 120 to 256 months. The lower third, the mid, and the high end of the sentencing guideline of the United States of America, nigga. The federal sentencing guidelines. So we went to the feds. We didn't go to the state. So all of our time was calculated by roles. And your role is calculated by your offense level and what you actually did and what they holding you responsible for. You feel me? So that's how everybody got the time. So if you got a nigga that is a leader and he get 5 years and he's the leader of a CCE that should be getting 30 years to life, then you go to saying, hey, how the fuck you get 5 years, bruh? Because for your role in the situation, that shit warranted 30 to 80 years, my nigga. How did you get 5? Now you go look for a 5K1 or a Rule 35 downward departure or some third-party cooperation, and then you get to the just and find out how they got their time cut. Yeah, I'll break this shit down for them. Take these niggas to school today. Yes, sir. I will.
Makes sense. Makes sense, man. Okay, how many people cooperated during this time?
Countless. I don't know. There's over 100 people indicted, bro. I got mad statements. I got 5 CD-ROMs, 16 boxes on 5 CD-ROMs of paperwork of this BMF case. And come on, bro. So many niggas told on this shit, and you will never hear their names because don't nobody know none of these niggas, bro. Even if you did hear their name, you wouldn't know who it is. So why do people waste time talking about them? The main snitch on the BMF case, I blast him. His name is William Marshall, a.k.a. Doc. I think he out in Orlando somewhere. But don't nobody ever mention his name. I hear a nigga try to say I snitch and I never told nothing before they mention the main witness on the case. All these niggas that told, don't nobody know who they is, so don't nobody talk about them. They only gonna talk about who popular. That's why most niggas don't talk about Yak and then they'll go talk about Gunna. Hello.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.